been struggling to stream. Somehow my latest MacBook Pro M1 Max maxed out and cannot stream 4K 30 FPS. Need to scale the output to 1080, which is really stupid. M1 Max maxed out. Oh well. I've slept like 1 hour today. Didn't sleep. A 1-year-old woke me up, and yeah, then it's game over. I have some nice music. Feel. So, let's see, we have 2 viewers. Can't sleep. I'm about to do some work. Working on some marketing stuff and some coding. Why are you guys up? Sleeping. Wish I could. I think it's time for coffee number 2. Enjoy life. Be right back. actually doing a trade on gold. I don't know if you are one of my subscribers, then you know I'm trading quite a lot. Now I'm in a trade and do a hedge strategy, which now entered the second position. Oh, this is church music. What the fuck? The best time is the night when everyone is sleeping, especially when you have a family, and also all other stuff about work. No phones is ringing. You're not disturbed in any way. You're just on your own. It's really nice, I think. I like being up in the night, but I don't like the day after. It's pretty fun. Yesterday we launched my company that I own 50% of in Sweden. We launched we have a web service that where we help people swap apartments in Sweden. And in May last year we also launched in Netherlands, and yesterday we launched in Germany. So it's we're growing, expanding. It's nice. We are the biggest company in Sweden doing this, and we are now aiming to become the biggest global company doing this. We don't help people swap between countries, but within the countries. But there's no global leader doing this in more than one country, so about to take that position. We've had the company for 17 years, so fucking old. I'm 46 now. I was like 29 or something when I started. Wow. UK 100. Amazing gap. Fuck. What happened? Like okay, from the close it's the open it's 5,491 points. least on icy markets. And I look at it on FTMO. Bling. Yeah, it's a gap as well. Big man. 7,000 points. What? Even worse. Worse. Not a junkie, this is not glue, it's we went to a hotel called Four Seasons in Korea, and you should look it up. It's an amazing hotel in Seoul, Korea, and they have this, let's say, smell, or what do you say, nice smell in the lobby and in the hotel. And it's made of some kind of, I don't know. And just by feeling the smell of it, it takes me back to the hotel. Stay there for 3 weeks one time, and I think 2 weeks one time. Just amazing. It's, I mean, the service and the 5-star hotel, obviously, but it should be more stars. It's amazing with all the food and the people working there. They really feel you are special. What the fuck do I do with this? I know I should trade the gaps on UK 100. That. Not, it's middle of the night. Nothing is happening, probably. This big ass monitor, 43-inch, the same as that one. Before I had 2 of them, but I mean it's just too much. So now I have a 43-inch here, and I have a 27-inch vertical, yeah, a 5K monitor, the vertical one, and it's a 4K here. It's more than enough of space. Sometimes I just feel like the more screens I have, more multitasking I try to do, which I learned that, yeah, you probably know that as well, but humans can't multitask. Every time we multitask, we lose momentum. It's better to just focus on one thing and do that. Gold is moving now, nowhere. I know it's moving nowhere. I have wing stick. Let's see here. gold. Show me the money. Yeah, this is where are we now? So we are moving. Gold is moving 79 pips, 794 points on average. On average, this hour. This hour is only the most moving hour, 3.4% of the time. The best hours to trade if you want big movement on gold is between 3 and 5. Then we have around 70% of the days. These are the hours that have the biggest candles. That came out wrong. Welcome, welcome. See, I'm not alone in the night. Maybe you're in a different time zone. Night is not the most productive time of the not the most productive time to I get nothing done, just look around at all my stuff, but it's good as well. I look at statistics, how my marketing is going, etc, etc. I had really struggled streaming. I'm having 650 megabyte per second in download and 500 megabytes in upload. And I got lag on my stream, but I realized it was the hardware encoder on my M1 Max. Overloaded for some strange reason. If I downscale to 1080, it works good. Should probably just remove the 4K of it, but I didn't bother to change the streaming key, so you guys need to stream 4K. I wanna use your bandwidth. Ah, gold is moving down a bit. Why is it looking to screen? Nice. Oh, filters. Yeah, cropping going on. Boom. Yeah, we could actually have some crop. Need it. So, oh yeah, nothing happening. At least you see what I'm looking at. I know that this blue line, the blue line, we have a 78% chance of hitting at least once per day, and we haven't touched it today. Though, if I trade towards it, I have a 78% chance of hitting it. But this strategy doesn't really. Normally, I use it like this. Oh, now it's in the wrong direction, but I split each trade in multiple positions. Now it changed direction, so it looks really strange. We started with a buy here, and then when it came down here to the hedge area, we open a sell instead. So now we're in sell buys. So if it moves down here, I'm doing 1%. It moves up here, I'm doing 1% as well. If it moves up here now, this line, this position is minus 250, and then it changes, it closes this one and open a buy position. The same target appears. I mean, it's 5:24. It's nothing is happening. It shouldn't. People are sleeping, but me and you. I've been kind of lucky. I have been able to work with what I want to work with my whole life. Started my first company when I was 23 years old. Actually went awesome, but it ended up going, I needed to shut it down because it was in the internet bubble. I don't know how old you are, but that's 3 years ago. It was in internet. Oh no, 20 something years ago. And I relied on one company as my customer. They stood for maybe 75% of all my jobs. It was a web bureau, so I created web pages for companies. At the time, it was not easy to make a web page. And I got a big customer that had like 120 salespeople selling all kinds of solutions. And, yeah, they liked me, so they just threw a lot of work at me. So I worked like 16 hours per day. Then they went bankrupt. So I was having a big office, like a loft in the center of Stockholm on Sturegatan 60, which is one of the most expensive addresses. It was a really nice office, but yeah, we had to cut down, and eventually I ended up started working for one of my customers. I built a system that measured when they made explosions they created tunnels. So they had measuring equipment with phones attached to them, sending SMS to my system. So my system collects that data, and depending on the data, it analyzes the data. So they had a UI where they can make alarms, etc. So if the explosion went too high, it was a too big explosion, they need to get warned about that because stuff might fall down, etc. And I built that system, and they built something called Södra Länken using that, a part of that, which is a big tunnel in Sweden. And that was actually one of my 2 jobs I've had in my life. I've been working, I think it's like 6 months or so as an employee. The rest of my life I've been self-employed. It hasn't always been easy. It has definitely been worth it, because the freedom you get by choosing when you want to work, how you want to work, where you want to work, it's amazing. Show you here, look at the gap here. Oh. Oh, this looks nice. A little rising wedge. What does that mean? Means that we will go out from it, then most likely, or up, down, retest, then go up. We'll see. I don't like to draw lines, because as soon as you draw lines like this, you get tricked. Your brain gets tricked that, oh, this is resistance, or it's a support, or see here, or here, see. Yeah, it's gonna retest this area, which it actually did. Came down here. So, but all of this stuff works from time to time. So you trade support resistance. Every time you make you have a winner, you will start feeling that you are in control, and doesn't matter if you have 3 losses and 1 winner. You're gonna feel that 1 winner, it just erases all the losses, which it doesn't money wise, but it gives you the illusion that you are in control because of the tools you have. Trading is really hard. I'd say it's harder to be profitable in trading than creating your company and be profitable in the company. Did start one new company here a few months ago, like 2 months ago, where I teach in FTMO Academy. I teach how to. Oh, my wife is at the toilet. Yeah, I teach how to trade, and I sold like 5,000 euro in courses, and I haven't put a lot of effort into it, except creating a course. I put a lot of effort in the course, but to get it out, it's pretty easy today to start up, make a startup, and earn money online. But it's also a lot of competition. The only thing you need to think about is to create value for others. If you create value, eventually you will, if you're not you're not terrible at being a person, you will eventually start earning money from it. But not everyone does. There's a lot of people with great ideas or great solutions or software or services, but they don't get it out. The hard part today is not to create a service or a software, or it's to get people using it, because there's so much noise out there. Everyone wants a little piece of you and your wallet. Gonna bright a little bit. I have to make a YouTube movie about I have a long list, but 1, stop consuming media. because people find it so easy that when they want to learn like trading or anything, they just look at YouTube to find all the answers because they want to find that holy grail. So we're just constantly consuming media, and if you're using Instagram or Facebook, you know what I'm talking about. Just sit there for hours. I don't use Instagram or Facebook like that. I don't have the time for it, or I don't want to spend the time on it. That's one, and another one is how I will invest in Bitcoin. It's gonna be a pretty easy one. I'll show you now. But it all it's all about we don't have that much here now, but it's all about thinking that Bitcoin will sometime rise, or at least be around this area. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna buy here for certain amount, let's say 100k. No, I'm not gonna buy. I'm gonna buy in total 200k. This is my strategy. Simple stuff. And like this. And we start obviously but yeah, so when price comes down here, which I'm pretty sure it will, can't duplicate it, okay. I'm pretty sure it will come down to this area at least. Here. When it comes down there, I buy for maybe 50k. If price goes down to 30k, I buy for another 50k. If price goes down to 20k, buy for another 50k. And if price goes down to 10k, I buy for another 50k. So in total, I will have bought 200k. I haven't decided yet if it's gonna be 100k or 200k, but I'm thinking about 200k. And I mean, this is so if we think that, if I think, which I do, that it will go up, I think it will reach 100k or maybe more. Some people think it's gonna be 1 million, but I don't know about that. But anyway, let's say we move all the way down here. These positions are gonna be in drawdown. But it's okay, because as long as Bitcoin doesn't die, I will not lose my position. And I will not. Loss is a loss first when you close the position. So just keep my positions open until price comes up again. So it's a long-term investment. I mean, I bought for 1.5 years ago or so, almost 2 years now. I bought 4k. Yeah, I bought at 4k. I sold at 27k, I think, which was like 7 times my investment, which was very good. It wasn't a lot of money. It was, I'm embarrassed to talk about how little it was, but I wanted to be in the market. But now I realize that I'm gonna be heavier in the market, so I'm gonna do this type of investment. 50k, 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 50k. So if we come down here and I invest 50k and we come up here, this position is gonna be 50, 100, 150k if you come up here. And this position is gonna be 100k. No, it's not. It's gonna be 50k. Sorry. So we have 150 plus 50 in profit. So if price comes back to the first initial position, I'm gonna have 200, or double my money. But if it moves up to, let's say, 100k, yeah, then this position, which was 50k, bought at 10k, and it goes up to 100k, it's gonna be 10 times worth. So it's gonna be 500k just for that position. And this is gonna be 250k. Yeah, 250k. So it's a simple strategy. It doesn't need to be harder than this, and yeah, as long as you think something is going up, just buy and hold. Look here. Here we have same thing. Weekly. Look at this chart. Where is it going? Yeah, here we had Corona. It's the biggest drop ever. So if you just make, let's say you make one position with this size of your stop loss, you're probably gonna be a winning position in the long run. I doubt that we will see this big of a drop again. We haven't seen it before. We have seen this drop, which is not the same as 179. And this, but here we have Corona, we had 300. It's almost double. So if you just use this as your stop loss, I mean, it's gonna, say you invest 100k, and in 1 year it's gonna be, if it moves as it has done now, or even if it moves half, you're gonna make 100k. So just by one position, if nothing happens. But when trading, I at least I do, I need to look at the probabilities and how likely it is that we see this big of a drop again. Yeah, I think it's very unlikely that we see that big of a drop again. We might see this again. No, absolutely. What you can do if you have made other investments and you see this big drop, you can go in harder. You can go in with another position, like I'm gonna do in Bitcoin, and capitalize on the way back on your first position. This is easy trading. I mean, do buys, use 100, use tech, do buys alone, and doesn't need to be harder than that. You don't have to sit in front of your computer 10 hours per day trading to end up with 1%. Stupid. I'm gonna write a script about my Bitcoin investments, because I want to share this stuff with you guys. I will most likely split. We have maybe I have 25% of my Bitcoin position in Ethereum because it has grown a lot as well. Moves almost the same, but I think it had a bit bigger movement. So and by in Bitcoin and Ethereum, you just invest in those two. You're looking back, you would have ended up making a lot of profits. shut. Sun is probably gonna wake up soon. What the hell is the music? Are we gonna move down? Probably not. I'm gonna save out my hair again. I'm so tired of being like this. It's more nice with hair. I mean, I'm at the age where many people don't have hair, and I have a lot of hair, so it's like a slap in the face of the people who don't have a hair to shave it off. No, but I'm gonna save back. I don't look like a criminal. Okay, I wrote on that script. I don't like when I record YouTube videos to have scripts. Sometimes it really helps to get through what I want to say. I die. First I die my 200k into 2 parts. Divide. Captain Fab risk on? What do you mean? Is it a lot on news today? Yeah. Yeah, OPEC. Yeah, we have some news today. Definitely do. This is nothing. Doesn't move. Tradeaholic, is that a word? I think I'm a tradeaholic. This is just a demo account. Actually, trying to see if I'm a bit more aggressive to how much I can grow with study yesterday. It's a challenge I want to do to myself. See how fast I can grow it. Captain Fab, what are you doing up? 6 o'clock. Are you heading to work? Oh, I see some movement. Some movement. Sorry. Oh, this is the socks of a millionaire. I don't love it. I don't use socks. I barely have no socks. I use flip-flops. I live in Mallorca. Here we use flip-flops. back. Cord or on this cable went out. Going anywhere is going nowhere. Going nowhere. Oh. And do you guys look at Dexter, New Blood? Looked at the last episode yesterday. It's I'm not gonna spoil anything, but good one. But I knew it was coming, but it was a good one. If you haven't seen the new Dexter, you should do it. Cryptocurrencies. fund 100%. Ethereum. I actually started to get a bit tired, but now we will have 2 kids waking up soon, so I'm fucked. I will not be able to sleep no more today. I am see if this one opens up. Looking, wanna buy this bicycle, electrical one. I have a friend here on the island. He has a similar tested this, just another color, but this one 2 days ago, it was amazing. It was so nice. I mean, when you pedal, it just helps you, and you can increase or decrease the amount of help that you're getting. And when you're going uphill, I mean, you just go like it's flat. It's so amazing. It's such a strange feeling. It's like you have supercharge in your legs. But I don't know. It's like a freaking car. At least a bad car. It's getting cold in here. Well, getting hot in here. we just ordered a lot of stuff for. We have a huge garage, so we're gonna build a gym. Because when Corona hit the earth, I stopped going to the gym. Natural reasons, they closed down here in Mallorca. We had a real lockdown, 9 weeks, and then I couldn't really get back. I was stressed, had been working a lot, so I prioritized my time to do other stuff than going to the gym, which is bad. The gym is a good investment in yourself. But now I'm taking the gym home. We're building. I had a guy here today. He's gonna make mirrors for 4 parts. It's gonna be 8.5 meters wide, 2 meters tall. So we're gonna have one of the walls in the garage full of mirrors. And they're gonna set up a lot of lights in the roof, like LED panel, these squared ones. Just a nice light. And we have bought some floor. We have bought some Smith machine, like barbells, kettlebells, dumbbells, yeah, a lot of stuff. So it's gonna be like a complete gym here in my garage. It's nice. I'm just gonna go down in the summer, go down, do an hour of gym, and then go up and jump in the pool. It's gonna be nice. Really gonna focus on my body. I was pretty fit one time, like 5 years ago, but I lost it. It's like I don't know how to say it in English, but you need to keep it fresh. It's if you don't work for it, it will just go away. Writing on my Bitcoin investment script. I'm gonna make a video about that. Hopefully some people can get some value out of it. It's gonna be super simple. I will invest 200k, divide it in 2 parts. One part, 150k, I will invest in Bitcoin. 50k I will invest in Ethereum. Those are the 2 biggest currencies around, and I don't think they're gonna go anywhere, so feels pretty safe. The strategy is to average down, so I will buy Bitcoin. The 150k I will divide into 4 parts, which will be 37k euro, and I will buy at 40k. When Bitcoin costs 40k, I will buy one Bitcoin for another pile of 37.5k at 30k, and when Bitcoin costs 20k, I will do the same, and Bitcoin, if it goes down to 10k, I will do the same. I will be in heavy drawdown if it goes down to 10k, but I will also be able to buy 10k worth of Bitcoin. No, 37.5k worth of Bitcoin at 10k. So if price moves back up to 40k, the lowest position will be worth 40k. So only that position. No. 37,500 times 450k. So only that position will have earned the whole investment, and I will have more positions, and I will not close it at 40k. I'm guessing, or not guessing, I'm hoping that the people that talks about Bitcoin know what they're talking about, and that it will move to 100k or so. And I mean, if it moves to 100k, the 37,500 will be 375k. So it's a 10 times investment on that position alone, and then I had other positions as well. So it's gonna be pretty sick if it goes to 100k. And I mean, if it goes down to 10k and it stays there for a year, it's okay. I mean, a loss is a loss first when you close the position, and I believe that in the long run it will move up. Look at this. This is so fucking stupid. It's like trading god knows where. Look, it went up here with the spread exactly to my position. So strange. Okay, at least see some movement. Please need some more positions here, because otherwise this is the same. If I allow 4 positions and it goes down, and 4th position and it goes up to stop loss, the trade is over, and I will have 1k drawdown if I have 4 positions. 1k drawdown. But if I increase this, I increase the risk as well. But if it goes to profit, I will have 1k profit instead. So 1k drawdown and 1k profit is 2k difference. So I like to commit to trades. When you commit to the trades, you take a bit more risk, but you also, I mean, you get rewarded for taking risks. That's how it works. Not if you play blackjack or so, but because you really have the odds against you. We do here as well, but I tend to believe that I am in control, which I'm not. Oh my god, I'm so white. I need some tan. Tanny. Yeah, and I know I lost about the investments. I'm gonna put 25 of the 200k, which is 50k, into Ethereum, because Ethereum has moved 5 times more than Bitcoin in 2021. So I will supercharge my investment a bit. So if I mean, if Ethereum moves again, you can maybe make that 25% gain double, or maybe 5 times again if we're lucky. Or maybe we see even bigger moves in 2022. But I think it's worth the risk to. I want to take that risk. To at least put 25% of the 200k into Ethereum. I know a lot of people they like to do the altcoins. You can have big movers like Dogecoin, etc. I read somewhere that like 60% of the altcoins they just disappear. So why invest in it? I mean, let's say invest 25k, 25%, and they disappear. I lost 25k. Then a loss is a loss when it either disappears or I close the trade. I'm getting tired. Should have slept. Should have slept. Be right. Mm-hmm. Oh, a lot of white candles. I'm getting tips on my sleepy. Wow, this is really nice. I had 2 hours sleep tonight. But I doubt that. Yeah, 2 hours sleep. Nice. I'm gonna go and lie down in the sofa a bit. Guessing my son will wake up in 10 to 60 minutes. I'm gonna be gone anyway. But thanks for hanging out. See you next time. Bye bye. Peace.